What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. It's your boy Johnny Angel from Addiction Hero Scar Stories, and today we're in episode 4. Like I said, we're gonna get this show running, so every day I'm doing a new episode. We're gonna get it. So today's topic is a pretty good one, and this one usually helps a lot of people because it's what they're struggling with. It's the hardest thing to go through addiction. How did you know you were done when you quit that last time? For me, it was kind of, it was just, like I said, I was doing it for 13, heroin, 13 years. So the story on that one is pretty much, so I went to jail one last time. I had a fucking warrant for heroin possession, and then I was going to go to jail. My ticket said, I swear the ticket said the 7th, but it was really the 9th. So when I got pulled over that last time at In-N-Out, I had a warrant, I had heroin on me. So now I'm going back to jail for a warrant of heroin and getting charged with another possession of heroin. So I thought, and my judge was kind of getting, like, hey, dude, we're about to send you up. So when I went in the last time, I thought I was going up. I didn't. I got released after, I don't know, it was like 2 months, something like, I don't remember. But anyway, so I remember I got out of jail, and I was running for like, I don't know, 10, 12 days, running, homeless, heroin, shooting up, doing my thing. And one morning I woke up from my elevator, and I just woke up, man. And I had a little bit of heroin. I think I had like $20 worth of heroin, which, dude, I didn't have to work that day, and I remember I ended up doing a fucking fat ass shot. I did a fat shot. I ended up nodding out for a couple hours, and I woke up and I was holding the rest of it in my hand and just wanted to feel it. So I was like, I'm fucking done, dude. I just can't do this anymore. I'm about to die, or I'm about to go to prison, man. Like, I'm just tired. I want to sleep in a normal bed. It's sad when you go to jail and you get to sleep in a bed and you feel relaxed. You know what I mean? Like, so when I was out and where I was, it was about a 10-minute walk to my mom's house. I was in Vegas. I was on Buffalo and Washington, so I made it to Vegas Drive in Buffalo to the Albertsons by the Steiners. I ended up at this bench, man, and I was sitting there for like, it took me an hour to fucking walk there because I was hurt, I was in pain. I was high, but like I was just fucking, the feeling of being done was there. And so I was sitting on that bench for about like 25 minutes, dude, and just thinking, going back and forth in my head. Like, I just don't want to live this life. I just don't want to do this anymore, dude. Like, I'm sick of shooting up. I'm sick of getting high. Sick of trying to find money. Sick of fucking dealing with the cops. Sick of going to jail. Like, I was just sick of it, dude. So I ended up walking to my mom's house, which should have been a 7-minute walk the rest of the way. Took me another 45 minutes. Well, I tell you, almost 2 hours to walk, a 15-minute walk. So I finally get to the door, and I knock on my mom's screen, and she answers the door like, hey, bud, everything, I'm homeless. And I fucking just lose it, dude. I start crying, dude. I'm fucking done. I know I have fucked you over so many times. Like, I need fucking help. Like seriously, Mom, if there's anything you have, please fucking help me. So she lets me inside, and crying, and I'm just like, I fucking can't do this anymore, Mom. I'm gonna go to fucking prison, or I'm gonna die. Like, I can't. I know I've said this hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. I was like, but please, She said, okay, we'll take a shower, get you something to eat. So I took a shower. She made me like a fucking little sandwich, and so I stayed there, for one night. It was her days off. That's the only reason I was staying there. I was like, please, can I just spend the night? Like, I just really need to. You say you have no drugs on me. I was like, no, I don't got no drugs. Of course, the next morning, she's in the shower or something, and I have that 10 rock left, so I fucking bang it, dude. That was my last time I ever fucking. I was in. I walk out in the morning, and I was like, all right, look, here it is. Pull out my backpack. I said, here's my shit. I pull out my syringes, and I had a camping backpack, and one of those things you keep like the back straightener in, like keeps the back straight. I used to stash my needles in those, so like cops checked it, it would just look like a fucking back thing. I pulled all my syringes out. I snapped the fucking tips, and I was like, Mom, I'm fucking done. Can I please stay here until we find me a sober living, something, get me the fuck out of town? I'm gonna figure something out. I have a homegirl, Cassie, that was talking to me about this dude, Mike, that has a sober living in Bullhead City. I'm gonna see if I can get in with him. So I call fucking Cassie. So yeah, she gave me the dude Mike's number. Dude, I call this dude Mike, and his voicemail's like a 10-minute voicemail. God loves you, all the fuck, this crazy fucking white boy, dude. Fucking, this guy saved my life, though. I was like, oh, fuck. So he calls me back, and he's like, oh, how clean are you? I was like, about like 12 hours. And so he's like, can you get any money together? You know, in the day, it's always about money. So I was like, I can get you $100. He's like, you give me $100, come out and get a bus ticket, I'll work with you. So my mom was like, well, I'll go back to work the next day. I was like, look, I go back to those streets. It's a fucking wrap, Mom. I was like, I'm going to jail, I'm gonna die. I was like, it's a fucking wrap. I was like, I have this in my head staying. And she's like, you know what? Okay. She's like, this is it. I'm gonna give you one last chance. I'm gonna trust you. She's like, every part of my body's telling me not to fucking trust you, but I'm gonna trust you today. So she went and she's like, look, I have a couple beers down there if you're not feeling good. Like, so it was weird because a lot of people get sick, they can't eat, can't do. I was weird, dude. Like, I could eat. That's all I want to do when I come down was eat. I don't know. I was a fucking weird one. I remember eating almond milk with Special K with strawberries. That's all I would fucking eat. And then, like, of course, I'd have a couple beers later, and I just trying to, like, go through the withdrawals. And these were the worst withdrawals I ever fucking had, man. And then September 26th, 2015, I got on a bus to Bullhead City, and I never touched heroin again. So when I was sitting on that bench before I went to my mom's house, I had that feeling that I was never going to touch heroin again, never going to touch meth again, and I never did. That's the feeling they say when you're done about being sick and tired. I had something touch me that day. I can't explain it, but it changed my life forever. And you know what? My mom easily could have been like, no, I've tried to help you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, and you still haven't got your shit together. Look at you, you know, go, but no, there's the streets, go back to prison. No, you've robbed me, you know, get the fuck out of my house, you know. But she put faith in her son one last time, and that one last time probably saved my fucking life. So that's my story of how I knew I was fucking done. And you know what? When I got to Bullhead City, man, let me fucking tell you, when I met this dude Mike, I was like, oh hell no. Hell no. But you know what? He saved my life too, man. I mean, not a lot of people got him or understood him, but like, I got him. He's actually passed away. Rest in peace, Mike. Love you. I know you're looking down. You're in every one of my videos doing this with me, but yeah, that was my feeling of how did I know I was done. And that's how I knew. I take 8 years next month. Fucking take 8 years off heroin, man. So for the moral of this story and the message of my story is never give up on somebody. Because you never know when they're ready to be done. You know, they might have always said, I'm done, but always keep relapsing. But you know what? If my mom wouldn't put faith in me that one last time, who knows, I could be dead right now. So for her to put faith in me that one last time, I always put faith in people. Even if all my friends still relapsing and still don't get their shit together, they're still alive and there's still that one chance. As long as you try, you know, keep trying, that's all that matters. So that was my story. Thank you for tuning in to fucking Addiction Hero Scar Stories, episode 4. Like I said, we'll have another one tomorrow. Like I said, if there's something you want me to talk about, you know, leave it in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Here this weekend, I'm actually going to do a long video. I'm going to do my story, my entire story of my life. So you can kind of understand when you're watching my videos where I come from and what happened. So this weekend, probably Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna do the whole story. It's gonna be a pretty long video, but please tune into that one because that's gonna be a special one. So thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Johnny, fucking Scar Stories. Stay tuned, like, share, subscribe. Peace.